Well, I mean, I guess it's Vlogmas day 7.
Some cotton? Like, honey, I thought about you. Here's some cotton.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Michi G, back with a vlog, an actual vlog for Vlogmas day 7. But for today's vlog, I felt like I should just show a piece of me, if that makes sense. So something that I do on a regular basis, usually on the weekend. So I'm not gonna say what it is just yet, so just ride with me, just ride. By the way, I got my nails done. The last couple of videos all this week, they was looking edgeless, they was looking real like snag-a-toothed, but I was trying to hide it, but some of y'all might have caught it. But yeah, we back in business now. So now I don't know how to act. Anyway, ride with me, y'all. Safety first. Let's put on our seatbelts. This car is gorgeous AF. Look at this color. Alright, y'all, so I'm at the destination that I was going to. The sunlight is everything on my skin, but it's a bit bright, so we're gonna put my shades on. Anyway, so basically on some Saturday mornings or some weekends, I tend to come to the park and I practice manifesting. Manifesting is something that I've just now gotten into. Y'all don't know, or if you hadn't watched my other videos before Vlogmas, you know that one of the things I've been struggling with since last year is like losing my mom. Towards the end of the year, the 1 year mark of like losing her and stuff, things got pretty rough, which is why I kind of disappeared off of social media for a minute. But in that rough time, or whatever, October to like part of November, really the beginning of November, I was just going through so much that I'll talk about at a later time. But I stumbled upon some type of way, I can't even remember the energy of it all. I don't know. I'm on YouTube quite a bit, not just making videos for YouTube, but watching videos. And I just stumbled some type of way on like people doing like manifesting videos and stuff like that. So I've been practicing manifesting ever since. So what I tend to do on some Saturday mornings, usually if I'm with my husband's at work right now, so it's just me, but we usually come to my favorite park and practice manifesting. What I do is find a book. If you want to practice manifesting, you can. This is my manifestation book right here, and I got it from Target. It just kind of stood out to me. The more that I've researched like manifesting and stuff, the more I'm learning to use my intuition about things. So if things stick out to me, then I go for it. So that's how I got this book. If you want to practice manifesting, you can just get any book, you know, from anywhere. It doesn't have to be Target. Something that you can write in every day. And so what I do is either before bed or right when I wake up, most of the time before bed, because I have too much going on in my life to do it like first thing in the morning. So I just pretty much write out everything. I show gratitude and I write out everything that I want to accomplish, but I write it as if I have it. And so this is something that I've seen people do on YouTube. However, I've actually met a few people personally that I know that have done things like, have done this, and like the things, they happen. So what basically happens is that you attract the energy that you put out. So if I say I am a billionaire, thank you so much to the creator or to God or whoever, for me being a billionaire. You might be a billionaire, maybe not soon, it may happen over time, but if you genuinely believe whatever it is that you want to manifest, and you kind of you know, leave it alone, don't think about it too much, 9 times out of 10 the universe will bring it to you. And so as far as my book goes, anything that I want in here, I pretty much write it down as if I'm grateful that I have received it, so that the universe can attract all these things my direction. To be honest with you, some of the things that I've already written, even though I've just started, some of the things I've already written in here have been coming true, and so I know that it works. So and I'm grateful that some of those things have happened or are starting to happen. So if you want to try manifesting, do it. There's a lot of different ways to practice manifesting. This is just the way that I do it personally. This is called scripting, by the way. Manifesting through scripting. That's pretty much what I do. And I know that sometimes the elements can help charge like the energy around you manifesting. So like the elements like, you know, water, fire, wind, whatever, they can help. So that's why I'm at the park by the lake, and I have my book, and that's what I'm gonna do this Saturday morning. I'm just gonna go for it. Everything I want, everything I've dreamed of, I'm gonna put it in this book. Also, aside from manifesting, I have also been trying to get off of social media and off of my cell phone and practice reading. So I have been reading this book, Sacred Woman by Queen Afua. I feel like I'm gonna mess her name up, and I apologize. But it's actually very enlightening as well. And so doing between both of the two of scripting and manifesting and reading this, I'm slowly but surely changing my lifestyle around. A much happier place in life. People may not understand it, but you know. Also with manifesting, I've also been looking into crystals. And so I try to not only manifest with the elements, but with crystals. And this video is probably going to go over so many people's heads, but it's okay. So the crystals that I have, and I'm just getting into crystals and doing research on crystals too, so I'm not an expert. But this is just my manifesting routine. So I have 4 crystals total. One I have green, I think it's aventurine. It's the lucky crystal. It's supposed to attract money, opportunities, luck. I don't have it with me today. My husband has it, keeps it with him while he's at work. But then I also have the blue howlet. And the more research I do on crystals, I learned that the darker the howlet, the blue howlet is, the more pure or better it is. So I'm a little leery of this one because it's not dark blue necessarily, but a crystal for clarification, clearing your thoughts, clearing your mind, things like that. I also have citrine. It's yellow, like this. It's a crystal for energy, like individuality and promoting creativity, as well as good fortune and prosperity, abundance, attracting money as well. So I keep that too, more so for the creativity aspect of things. And this is my last crystal I have, and it's a rose quartz. And this is actually the crystal and stone for attracting love. I'm already married. But for some reason, again, in learning about like my intuition and stuff like that, I've learned that if something sticks out, you need it for some odd reason. So even though I have love, I don't know, rose quartz just kept, it was like sticking out at me like, you know, pick me, like buy me. So though it's for love, I think it has something to do with promoting creativity and stuff as well. So I went ahead and got it, and I keep those with me more so when I manifest. And yeah, that's my routine. And also because blue is a color for attracting things to you, I tend to script in blue ink. So that's what I'm finna do today. So I mean, hey, let's manifest. Y'all, this sunlight though is really like doing something for you, girl. Like, okay. My face is dry, but it don't look like it though on camera. Edges is laid. Just washed my hair, so but anyway, yeah, so I'm done scripting. And also I forgot to mention that the thing about scripting with manifesting, if you ever decide to do it, do not tell anyone what you write in your scripting book. Me and my husband both have 2 journals, and I don't know what he puts in his book to manifest. He doesn't know what I put into my book. Now, because one of the things I was trying to manifest for him, because one of those things actually happened while he was out of town, I went ahead and told him, like, hey, I manifested that for you, just for purposes of being like, this actually works. But that's it. That's once it happened. And once some of these things happen in my life, I will gladly share to y'all what I've been manifesting. I'm trying to get better at it. I'm trying to get better with, like, before bed, trying to write out, trying to do some scripting and what I want in life. What I'm going to have in life. What's already mine in life, okay? Yeah, trying to make it a habit to write these things, even if it's the same thing, to write it every day. Manifesting works, y'all, and ironically, I'm on my phone. I was finna pull up my phone, but last year, I had a memory come up yesterday that one of my Facebook friends shared herself for me. And I was just speaking, like, yesterday, this time last year, I was saying 2019 is like gonna be the year for entrepreneurs. I can't say that word, y'all. Oh my God. Whatever. But yeah, it's the year for that. And I was saying how I'm motivated by seeing all my friends, Facebook friends, real friends in real life, starting their own businesses, or whether you're trying to do taxes or whatever. I'm motivated by that. And so that's essentially, in a nutshell, what that status said last year. And so one of my Facebook friends shared it yesterday and was like, I shared this and didn't know I was manifesting. And I think she owns her own aesthetic business. I think she does like waxing and stuff like that. But she has her own business. She started her own business this year, which shout out to her. But then I had to go back and share it because this time last year, I never would have thought about even being an entrepreneur. I never would have thought when I was in high school about being an entrepreneur. When I was going through college, I darn sure didn't think it, because if I did, I wouldn't have went to college. But that's another conversation for another time. But I couldn't see myself being my own boss or being, having my own business because of how we were raised. And I know I'm not the only one that was raised to do good in school, go to college, get a job, work for someone else. We got to work to pay bills, and it's just standard to have a 9-to-5. But the older, and I will say this till I'm blue in the face, the older I've gotten, the more things that have happened to me or are happening to me, the more I'm like, I'm not finna keep working for someone. This is not it. 9-to-5 is not for me. There are a few things in life that I feel are not for me. College was one of them. The only exception with college, though, is that, one, I'm not a quitter. I don't just quit something that I've started. I was like midway through. I had already changed my major twice, already taken out some loans and whatnot. And so I was like, I'm just not fixing to, and my parents wasn't going to let that happen. So I pushed through, even though it took me a little longer, but I pushed through, got that degree. And it did kind of set me up for better opportunities, but that's not what I want to do. Working for someone, I do it because bills got to be paid. And in Nashville, Tennessee, baby, like, it's not cheap to live here at all, and it's a lot of people moving here every day. The cost of living is getting more expensive. I think we're about up there with California. Like, it's not as bad, but we're getting there. So it's like, you got to do what you got to do. But can I say that a 9-to-5 is for me? Absolutely not. It's not. So to bring it back to my status, what I also said in the status, something about if we don't start our own businesses in 2019, at least let us plant seeds in 2019 to become entrepreneurs for 2020. And so that's what has happened thus far in 2019. I went through a lot, found out I have anxiety, went through a lot of craziness this year. But more so these last 2 months, I've been planting seeds for my own business, for my own things that I want, for being my own boss. And I'm gonna just say wait on it, you know? Just wait on it. But just know we're working and we're manifesting all the things that are about to come into our life. That's already ours. That already has our name and our energy on it. I definitely encourage all of you guys to manifest or practice manifesting, practice scripting. And if you don't, if you're just too busy, because I low-key am too busy to script, but I try to make time for it. Even though I miss a couple days, but I do try to make time to script. Even if you don't want to script, like I just did, you can just daily affirmation, speaking things into the atmosphere. Today is going to be a good day. Today, nobody is going to upset me. Today is going to be a lucky day. I'm going to find that parking space at work so that I don't have to walk far. I don't know, whatever it is that you want to manifest. Start, if you don't want to script and write it out, speak it into the atmosphere, because what we say, we attract. And I don't think we really realize that. And the more that we say whatever, the more that we attract it our direction. So yeah, I just want to share how I do manifesting, or how my manifesting routine. If you're interested more in scripting and how exactly I script, like how I write out, I can do samples or whatever. But if it's something you guys are interested in learning more about, just let me know in the comments below and I'll make a more in-depth video about it. But other than that, if not, hey, this is my Saturday morning routine, or at least a part of my Saturday morning routine when it comes to scripting and manifesting. Oh, also, normally if I'm with my husband, I try to come to this park, but come to this park and walk around and like sit by the water. This man just parked next to me. All these parking spots. But yeah, normally I get out and I'll walk and sit by the water, but I'm by myself. And with everything going on, we're not doing that. So I stay in my car, but I just sit by the water. So if you want to do that, find water. If you want to do it at home, like candles or whatever. But yeah, I definitely recommend manifesting or scripting, you guys. That's the Vlogmas for today. It's more chilled and laid back, informal, if you will. I love you guys so much for watching thus far. Week 1 is in the books, and I just want to thank you guys so much. If you've watched every video this week, thank you. If you haven't, catch up. If you've at least watched one video, I still thank you. Next week, we're still going live and we've got more interesting videos. So just stay tuned. Love you guys.